Welcome back. This is going to be part two of kind of the essential forms that you want to have on your website for pop-ups. So we went over part one, which was homepage forms, and basically any page that's it's not a page on your website where we want to hit the user with an offer. So the next set of forms that we're going to cover here is the landing page forms. In modern e-commerce, most ads should be driven directly to landing pages, and landing pages should have an overview, which then leads people into product discovery on that page. So they're really important, but the behaviors are slightly different in that when you come to a website directly or via Google, when you click on a product, etc., the intent's a bit higher than people coming from paid. When people are coming from paid, uh, there's a little bit more education that needs to happen. So instead, the trigger for these guys changes quite a bit. And on occasion, your display will change a bit too. It might not be that you want to do a pop up, it might be that it's better suited to be a smaller slide out on the side, etc. With our typical clients in our setup, we tend to make them slide outs on the side. That we have tested doing both. They perform relatively the same. But keep in mind, on mobile, it's also going to take up the entire screen on a landing page. So there's some variables that you want to play with. These are the basic ones that we had before: email plus SMS versus email only. And they are all the same forms that we found in the previous uh, view of that. Slight differences though in terms of how they get in. So slide out, zoom in bottom right here. Page scrolled as being the trigger of 30%. This is the major difference for this one, and specifically within the audience. So our URL, find all your landing pages. And the landing pages that you're using currently, you can put in their exact URLs here or whichever system that you're using to do this. But you should have a cadence behind it. So they should all start with landing page or LP or something like that, so that it's structured in a way that makes sense. And we could take this a step farther and say, pages slash landing or whatever you guys have a naming situation for. So these guys specifically are going to have a different opt-in rate than the homepage ones because the type of traffic that they're going to be interfacing with is going to be different as well. So that's something to kind of keep in mind as you go through this. Once again, though, same thing with the forms. Duplicate them over. Make sure you have these disclaimer language in here. Collecting text, make sure everything's pretty present. Make sure you have a skip for now button so they can get that access to that coupon code, etc. Clean it up and make sure that it's a full journey. Now, one of the things to note on this for these guys, specifically around tablet, and desktop. So if I'm on tablet, desktop, this one's a smaller form, so 500 by 500. So we can do a pop up, we could do a slide in. Sometimes we'll do an embed on a landing page. We tend not to, though. Most of the time, a pop up grabs the eye a little bit better and takes over. Um, So this is the second set of forms that we want to make sure that we have in there. The other important thing about landing page forms is this is a great time to test different offers and A/B test stuff through. There's some people that want to A/B test on the entire site. I don't recommend ever doing that for pop-ups because you have a mix of organic and paid and everything else coming to the same place. Whereas if you're A/B testing something specifically uh, from a landing page, you have a narrow audience that you're testing with, or at least a similar audience that's being attracted for the same reasons that came from a campaign or ad. Then we can subject that off and then figure it out. The other thing we can do with these is we can put different offers on different landing pages really easily so that it's only shown to a specific landing page. That way you're able to ready and track kind of what progress opt-in rates and subscription and conversion rates look like directly related to that page and that offer. So this could be save 10, save 20, save 30 on different landing pages, and we can split test all of these guys. And because the traffic's always going to be new, people aren't going to get mad if they see different offers as they kind of go through. We have one more pop-up to cover in terms of location on the site, and that'll be coming up in the next chapter.